Hello, this is my portion of a reading for Kearny Street Workshop's Navigating Poetics reading on July 20th, 2020. Thank you and enjoy. I'm going to read one short poem after an opening statement about where I am at since I'm a psychiatrist. Suffering is a crisis in connection. The wounds of identity and structural racism are massive and complex disconnections, and COVID-19 and the surfacing, long-standing scars and wounds of these traumas are painful, frustrating, and disillusioning, and at the same time offering some hope as we collectively turn to the task of responsibly healing or even transforming an ailing, divided society. But to those who think the future's a complicated task, well, just look at our past. We can do better. Belonging is the opposite of suffering. I'll say that again. Belonging is the opposite of suffering. I think that most of us, when we look deeply into our wounds, we see the ways we have been made to feel that we don't belong, or that people we care about and love have been made to feel that they don't belong or are disempowered. This course has been empowering and transformative, and that's because of two people, Truong Tran and Mihi Kim, who in particular came with their whole selves and created an environment that helped us process difficult experiences through both watching how BIPOC visual artists thought about and did their work and using that as a tool to engage with the poetic process. Mind blown. I can't tell you how vital a human being Truong Tran is. The fact that he has experienced what he has in the academy breaks my heart. The fact that he hasn't gotten understanding and empathy from enough of his peers and coworkers is deeply painful. But that's what so many of us have experienced, and I have experienced myself during my own training. My mentor once told me that institutions are irrational unless proven otherwise. I'll say that again. Institutions are irrational unless proven otherwise. When I faced trouble, my mentor also told me to get out of Dodge. I did, and I've also left other institutions when they failed to meet my reasonable needs for empathic inclusion. Maybe if we were to create our own institution, irrationality and insensitivity would creep in because of the power paradox. As we gain power, we are in danger of losing empathy unless we follow social psychologist Dr. Keltner's principles. Enduring power comes from a focus on others. Enduring power comes from empathy. Enduring power comes from giving. Enduring power comes from expressing gratitude. And most importantly, I think, enduring power comes from telling stories that unite. We are gathering a few days after the passing of Congressman John Lewis, who embodied these principles every day of his remarkable life of public service and advised us to get into necessary good trouble. I think most of us gathered here can check that box, am I right? That said, I'm not going to read poems such as Mudfire, which are available in the chapbook and also as a video on my website. I will read another poem that comes from a softer place that I wrote just 2 days ago when thinking about Truong's prompt, "If you could, what would you say?" It's about poetry and life, called Origins. Origins. Life is hard, poetry too, with mind jams and the slammer of self, the light beyond these bars and the life in bars, enjambment and rhyme, repetition and flow, puns dropped in a stream of paradox, hope and betrayal cyclic. Stop this day and night with me, and you shall possess the origin of all poems. Okay, slow your roll, Walt. Poetry is at least an escape, and we do all need our vehicles. We are not as yet a Rumi nation, and Rumi kinda bugs me anyway. He's so ecstatic and grand. Whitman on electric Kool-Aid. I mean, did he not see all this? Then again, he did say, "Keep your eyes on the bandaged place. That is where the light enters you." Is that not Buddha too? And I too have preached love and felt it too, my eyes same time all too fixed on wounds, keening for the only cure. Anyway, I just burnt my lunch for the sake of this verse, and is that not Buddha too? First noble truth stuff, life is hard, poetry too. Why else call this the universe? Why else light this sky with words? Thank you.